I wish to welcome everyone to our new Health Texas Highlands Clinic. I'm Dr. Christy Clark, our President and CEO of Health Texas Medical Group. I am honored, happy, and thankfully healthy to be standing here today as we officially open our new Highlands Clinic. On behalf of our Board of Directors, our Highlands team, and the entire Health Texas organization, thank you for sharing this special day with us. To begin with, I'd like to ask our new neighbor, Pastor Skip Porter, with the Highlands Park Lutheran Church, to please join me at the podium to bless our new clinic, those of us here, and our entire community. Pastor, please join me.
Well, I'm standing on ground that used to belong to Highland Park Lutheran Church, so you're all in for a long sermon this morning. Let's have a word of prayer together. Heavenly Father, in your holy word, you have left us a vision of your loving concern for our health. In the glory of that vision, look with favor upon this new Health Texas place of healing. Help all who practice here keep their aims and aspirations directed towards the fulfillment of the needs and the health of the public we serve. Lead us with broad perspective, great wisdom, enduring persistence, and gentle patience as we improve the life of the people of our great San Antonio. As we stand in gratitude for the sacrifices that have led to medical discoveries, we pause in silent request for the answer to our current enemy, COVID-19. Help us, Lord. Guide and prosper the leadership of this place. Strengthen its resolve. Bind the leadership together in trust so that our city may be better, because we have built this structure and assembled here to dedicate it to your glory. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Porter. I'd like to recognize two special guests and friends we have supporting our celebration today from the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. With us is Interim President and CEO, Major General Juan Ayala, and Member Specialist Philip Sanchez. Gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for coming today, and in just a little bit we'll be hearing from Major General. I'd like to also thank the Bexar County Commissioner Tommy Calvert from Precinct 4, who tried to be here today but unfortunately was unable to be here with us today. However, he did record a special message for us and the wonderful constituents of the special Highlands and Eastside community.
Hello, I'm Bexar County Commissioner Tommy Calvert, and I'm very sorry I can't be there live with you for this opening, but right now we are burying Kyle Coleman, who is the head of Bexar County Emergency Operations Command at the Coliseum. And I regret that I can't be there live with you, but Kyle was a very special person to many in the healthcare industry, and of course to me personally as a homeboy in Precinct 4. Of course, I want to welcome you to one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Precinct 4, Highland Park. It's a place with amazing homes and a place I've brought a little bit of holiday cheer for families just across the street from you at the elementary school, Highland Park Elementary School. And I know that as a good neighbor who really wants to get to know families as a company, that you'll be in a long line of corporate partners who help our families in need. Since 1994, Health Texas has made its home in the San Antonio area and has been a leader in providing primary health care to the community. You have a hands-on approach to looking after people throughout all phases of their life, and I'm excited to know that you are going to get to know our families in Precinct 4. As a company, Health Texas doesn't want their patients to be a file number. And that's refreshing to see that your patients, as your own family, who you've been entrusted to care for. In these days, that's a big responsibility. to provide the right care in the most professional manner possible, and the expertise of your independently recognized primary doctors has been noted throughout the San Antonio area. Today I honor Health Texas for your philosophy: outstanding service, every patient, every time. With lots of locations taking care of the primary health care needs of a variety of patients around Greater San Antonio, you're always looking for clinical personnel to be a part of this great company. So now I wish you the best onward and upward, and hopefully the creation of a lot of new clinicians from Precinct 4. As effective as your preventative care is, in the fight against disease throughout the world is facing many challenges, especially with COVID-19 challenging all of us. Empowering groups like Health Texas is what we have to lead with to manage this pandemic, and how you're managing the crisis is very important. One of the things that you're doing just by your presence in Highland Park is making healthcare more accessible, closer, reducing the time that folks have to go find help for healthcare, and that makes a difference, and I want to thank you for that. I understand that when it comes to how seriously you take preventative medicine, your track record reveals a telling story, and your doctors provide double the preventative care measures of the national average. That's something to salute you for as well. That's why you're recognized as an established leader in your field, and why your programs are held in such regard. I, for one, admire the courage and commitment it takes to just be a healthcare worker in these dangerous times where you're putting your lives on the line. And I respect your bravery in this time that we all need you, and our nation could learn a lot from the love and the healing that comes from this healthcare center. So I want to wholeheartedly welcome you on behalf of the great state of Texas and the people of Bexar County Commissioner's Precinct number 4. And I want to say thank you, Health Texas, for taking care of us for many generations to come.
Thank you, Commissioner Calvert. Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? I mean, 2020 has certainly been an interesting year. Never did we think, when we began building this new space last year, that we would open during a pandemic and that things would look like this today. Never did I think my team would have to be concerned about things like social distancing, constant temperature taking, much less having a mask have become part of our everyday uniform. However, every single person on my team has rose up for this special occasion and said, we owe this to our patients and to our community and to our beloved Dr. Aguilar to have done this for this neighborhood and for Health Texas and all of the patients that we already serve and more that we will begin to serve. In February of 1997, Health Texas opened our original Highlands Clinic with Dr. Kenneth Stanley leading our primary care efforts. 7 years later, a brilliant doctor from the Houston area joined our practice and has never left San Antonio's East Side community. That date was July 5th, and I had been with Health Texas for about 10 months at that time. But I knew him then, as now, 15 years later, that Health Texas made one of the smartest decisions in hiring one of our best, brightest, and most compassionate physicians. Known to many of you as Dr. Jesus Aguilar, and affectionately to his closest friends and family as Javier, Dr. Aguilar has been one of Health Texas's greatest achievements. His practice is large, with so many known to him, with little to no marketing on our part. He is in some ways his own brand, a quiet force, who's humble and kind, someone I am honored to work with daily and am proud to call a friend. So now I would like to call my colleague and friend, Dr. Aguilar, to please come to the podium and share a few remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Clark. I'd like to welcome everybody. Stop for a minute. But thank you so much. It's truly been a blessing to be here. Just a little story. When I was in Chicago, I remember when I started my internship at Cook County Hospital. Cook County, the old building, was this massive, massive hospital that was built in 1863. And at that time, we had like 1,000 beds. It was during the AIDS epidemic. And I remember driving there like at 5 o'clock in the morning and thinking to myself, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? How am I going to handle this? We have all these sick patients. But now I know why God took me there, is to bring me here and serve this wonderful community. So I've been truly blessed to be here and to have such wonderful patients and staff and wonderful president to work with, and Ms. Ruffner, everybody who has made this possible. I'm really blessed to have taken care of a lot of people, and I like to remember them who weren't able to make it here. My parents, I want to thank my wife too, because she's been with me from day one. So thank her. I couldn't be here without her. So I love you, and thank you for being here. But my first patient ever at Health Texas was Miss Betty Kielbasa. And her husband Gilbert, who passed away 3 years ago, right, Ms. Kielbasa? 3 years ago. And it's been a joy to take care of her. So when I walked in the room, the first thing she said, well, how long are you going to be here? So here we are, Ms. Kielbasa. We're so blessed to have you as a patient. It's been a joy to take care of you and your family. I'd like to welcome Dr. Joshua Ortega and his wife. They're going to be joining us soon. And my wonderful staff, I couldn't be here without them, and our medical student Jordan. So we're really blessed to be here. So thank you, and we look forward to serving you.
Thanks, Dr. Aguilar. I'd like to next invite the interim president and CEO, Major Juan Ayala, who's going to share some remarks on behalf of the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Mayor General.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Clark. Dr. Aguilar, thank you. And thank you for the invitation. On behalf of the oldest and first and oldest Hispanic Chamber in the nation, the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, we're very proud to be here today at this ribbon cutting. We want to thank you for being members. We want to thank you for your support, and rest assured that the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, who the word Hispanic is in there, but our 1,300 members reflect the face of our nation and the face of San Antonio. But rest assured that we will do everything we can to advocate, to support, and to be here whenever you need us to be there. And Philip is our membership coordinator. You know, we used to have 6 membership coordinators, and we're down to 1. So thank you, Philip, for helping this, and for all of you. Best of luck for the staff, for the professional staff, the doctors, and thank you, and best of luck. You're in a great part of town, I think. I can tell. And so thank you very much. And again, best of luck. We have a plaque here that we're going to present after the ribbon cutting. And so thank you very much.
Thank you, Major General Ayala. We are just about ready to cut our celebratory ribbon, but I would be remiss if I did not recognize just a few individuals who have helped make this clinic possible. Their tireless dedication to making this clinic stunning and I believe perfect, and must be acknowledged. Our Health Texas Chief Financial and Development Officer, Janine Ruffner. Health Texas Lead Enterprise Manager, Catherine Lazarin. Our construction team, Consolidated Constructors and Management, LLC. And to all the internal Health Texas support teams who worked countless hours to help get this clinic ready and opened successfully. What I'd like to do next is get Ms. Kielbasa up here, grab the scissors, and let's get this ribbon cut. Come up, my love.
Right there, right there. Yeah. You guys are good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us online. Please continue watching as you will now get a virtual tour of our amazing clinic. And shortly after that, a message from Commissioner Tommy Calvert. May you all have a strong, safe day. Stay connected, stay healthy. We look forward to serving you here. Thank you.